Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Alec here. Yesterday I'd done a video on making charcloth with a young bushcrafter by the name of Tommy. He was only 13-year-old. He'd done an excellent job, and this is the actual tin that's got the charcloth in it that he made. And here's some of the tools that we use for striking the flint here to get the charcloth going. One of the frustrating things I find with doing charcloth in the tin is I do have a proper steel here for striking the flint. Here it's here, and I've just made a small handle with a piece of orange tape so it's easier for me to strike the flint. And I've made also, as you can see here, a homemade striker which I've done a video on. If you look back in the channel you'll see how I've done that, and I've just got that used to using this. I just prefer it now. And one of the things with it, or one of the problems I'm finding with it, is it's slightly larger than the other steel. And when I'm striking the flint in a downward direction like this, and I'm striking the flint, what I inadvertently do at times is hit the tin and knock all the charcloth and my punkwood away, and it's dead frustrating. And that's actually how we ended up making a video yesterday, because I'd hit the tin maybe about 6 times, just having a bad day. And I was really fortunate, it was really good weather as well, because typically that's what happens when the weather's at its worst and you can do well without it. So with this longer fire steel, I feel it gets better strikes just because of the length of it, and I get more satisfaction out of it because I made it myself. But the problem is I keep hitting the tin or knocking over the tin and knocking all the contents out of it. So I got that fed up with it. I went home last night and I actually cut myself a piece of home barbecue grill, and I've put it over the top and fitted it inside. Hopefully you can make that out. And I'm going to give that a try. So here I'm just going to drop it on the floor for this position we're in at the moment. Picking it up. I know you're off camera here. Nothing's moved. So that's off to a great start. So let's see if we can actually get something lit with this. I don't know how long this will last, but it was very easy to cut. All I've done was close the lid, sat it on top of the grill, cut the exact same size as the box, opened it up and folded in all the edges. Don't know if you can make that out. Folded them all in so it fits round here and it traps the charcloth underneath. And there, I just dropped it here. I'll drop it with the lid open, facing down. Let's see if it comes out. As I say, I'm off camera, but there you go. Look. So I'm going to give this a try, and I'm hoping this is going to work for me, because it's very frustrating over the years when I've been hitting the tin. And when this idea just came to me, just because it was lying in my workshop, and I thought I'll have some use for that one day, and the idea just popped into my head. So fingers crossed that it's actually going to work. So let's give it a try. So what I'll do then is I'll just remove the grill and take some of the charcloth out, because I don't want to use it all. I need to keep some. So as we do then is we just get the finger in, give it a quick squeeze there, and it lifts out like that. Quite windy here, need to watch this doesn't blow away. Right, and there's the charcloth we made for yesterday. Really good stuff there. And I'll just break a bit off and put it inside. What we'll do is I'll put that in, shut the cage over, and let's see if I can actually get it to strike and hit it. Then what I'll do is I'll set some tinder on top, and then we'll see if it'll take to light. Right, this is a small bit of flint, but it does the job. So here we go. Now it's lying roughly about the centre, so I'm hoping this will catch. Change it this way. See what I mean by hitting the tin? So this is where it becomes a problem. And the wind's really picking up here. Oh, I think that's caught it. Let's have a look. So there it is, it's packed in, filled it all there with some tinder. There we go, so that's it. There we go, up and lit. So let's drop it, let's see if it works. Bring it back up, still in. Back to flame. This side of the tin is really hot, so hold it by the lid. Drop it again. I know this is off camera. Back to light. So that wee grill's sorted out my problem then when you're using your fire striker and you hit the tin and it knocks it over, all your tinder out, and knocks it all over the place. So I've dropped that up and down a good few times. Yeah, the mesh has moved a wee bit, but it seems to have done the trick. So why don't you give this one a try? I'll catch you all in my next video. Cheers.